Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. We are hearing this could happen very, very soon, people. Sooner rather than later. So the next fight for both. Not in the summer or in the winter, like next. Fabio Wardley, the current WBO heavyweight world champion. Daniel Dubois, the former IBF heavyweight champion. Yes, please. Yes, please. Please, God. Yes, please. I want this fight. I've spoken about this fight a few times because it's carnage. I can't predict a winner. I don't know what will happen. And that's what I like. Like, who likes going to the boxing when you kind of predict and you know what's going to happen? I like the idea of knowing nothing about this.
I see it all over internet today that Wardley versus Dubois is done, yada yada yada. Everyone, it's in every media outlet, it's everywhere, except for the actual promoter of both fighters, Frank Warren and Queensberry. They haven't put it out, so until they put it out, it's not confirmed. Believe that. Everybody's rushed to get a scoop on the inside info, apart from the confirmation being from the actual promoter of these fighters, who being Frank Warren. Until Frank says it's on, it's not on.
It's a big payday for both of them as well. It's a fight I really like. It's an extremely exciting fight. You can pick either man in this fight, and you know the winner stands in an extraordinary place because it will make a lot of noise if it does happen. It could be at Portman Road. You could take it to Tottenham Hotspur. You could, you know, we need to have it before the World Cup starts in June, July.
Yeah.
So if they do it in May, it's a really good time to do it outdoors. I haven't really gone through my. I see Dubois the favourite early, but if the longer the fight goes, the more I see Fabio winning it, which makes sense, doesn't it? But it's a brilliant fight.
Who's got the most momentum is the person who I'd have as the favourite, and obviously that's Fabio Wardley. His resume in his last 4 or 5 fights have been really good, as was Daniel Dubois before the Usyk fight. So it depends what the Usyk fight took out of Dubois. You know, will he be questioning himself? He's been accused of quitting again. Could have got up by certain people in the press, things like that, and these things will be playing on his mind, and it's whether he can come out and say, right, I'll fucking show yous, or he'll go within himself a little bit. I think it'll be the former, but I think the hand speed of Fabio Wardley will cause Dubois problems. He can be hit clean. Obviously, Wardley will have to be on high alert and can't afford to really make one mistake. But he is switched on, and I think Wardley is the man.
It's one of the best fights in the heavyweight division stylistically at the O2 so I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm hearing, May the 9th is the date, possibly Manchester, could be the venue. I know the O2 was rumoured.
Manchester, I had the conversation this morning, maybe Wembley, maybe Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fight that merits a venue.
Oh yeah,
like Wembley, like the Tottenham Hotspur, like Manchester.
Well, first of all, it's a heavyweight clash.
Should it fill it?
Of one former world champion and one current world champion. Fabio Wardley is very popular and is building up a reputation, and people like him because he speaks brilliantly when you ever hear him. He's a very pleasant fellow, but he's done great work in the ring recently, with Joe Parker being the latest victim and recipient of outcomes that people projected that he couldn't achieve. Daniel Dubois divides opinion, but because ultimately there's so many people that believe that Daniel Dubois can be another world champion again, but there's a section of the audience that thinks that maybe Daniel doesn't have the mental switch to deal with the real adversity when it comes on top. But what they both can do is they can punch. The fact is that it's a great fight and very bold of Fabio.
Oh mate, when I heard that they'd made Dubois and Wardley, I started to salivate at the mouth. Honestly to God, you know what? We've been absolutely spoiled, and I mean spoiled, because the heavyweight division is the flag bearer for world boxing, right? The heavyweight division, everybody looks up to, because it's the big boys. Now, we've been spoiled with some good heavyweight title fights. We had Dubois, AJ, we had Usyk and Fury. You had Fury against I can't even remember now. But anyway, we had a whole mix of we had the Fury, the double act with Usyk. So he's had 2 fights there. We've been spoiled with some really good fights, some really big fights. And now, this one, for me, right up there. Now, as you know, I'm a bit of a Dubois fan. I like Daniel Dubois. Because I like him, Just because I like him doesn't mean I can't give you an unbiased professional opinion, because in my opinion, he ain't going to beat Wardley. Wardley, you know what? They need to put some respect on Fabio Wardley's name. To call out Fabio Wardley as a potential, I don't know. I don't have to look at this. This isn't a warm-up fight. You don't call Fabio Wardley out as a warm-up. You know, this is for the world title. So, like I say, they need to put some respect on his name, because Fabio Wardley's a world champion now in his own right. And that 5% I'm just talked to you about, he's 5% better now than what he was before he won the title, because that's what it gives you when you win a world title. Now, he's just beaten Joseph Parker, right? And messed him up quite badly. It wasn't an easy fight. It ebbed and flowed for periods in that fight, but ultimately, Wardley got the job done. That's what he does. He gets the job done. Look at his career. Now, he would have improved, and a lot is to be said of Daniel Dubois, because he's got an excellent jab. That was the difference between him and AJ when they fought, was that jab. It was just beautiful. Wardley's got a good jab, and if Wardley's jab has improved since winning that title, then it's a battle of the jabs. And as you know, in heavyweight boxing, unlike any other weight division, you're one punch from victory, one punch from disaster. So it's not a question of the first one to land, because Dubois, there isn't enough lateral movement. You can only teach him so much. Dubois he's been to the top of that tree. He's tasted world title success. He knows what it is to be a world champion. You can't really improve when you've been a world champion. I mean, you never stop learning, but it's whether you can actually take that and put it into action. For me, there's not enough movement from Daniel Dubois, and once those bullets start getting fired, then mate, once those shots start coming in, boy, someone's getting knocked out. It's gonna be, you know what, their styles are gonna blend so well, because like I say, they're both punchers. They both box reasonably well. They both got reasonably good stamina. And, you know, as soon as that bell goes, mate, don't blink. Don't blink. It's going to be, boy, you know what? Like I say, I'm quite excited about that one. I like Fabio Wardley. I've said many, many times before that they need to make that boy the president of the Who Needs Him club. You don't need Fabio Wardley. He's young. He's hungry. He hits hard. He's got a will. His will is, he reminds me of his will I'm talking about. He reminds me of someone like a Joe Fraser type guy, you know, that just won't sit down, just keeps coming after you. No matter what you throw at him, keeps coming after you. You know, he hounds you, and then he puts you to sleep. So if I'm going Wardley on this one. I don't, like I say, I like Dubois, and I don't know, boy, you know what? I'm going Wardley. I think Wardley wins this one.
We are hearing this could happen very, very soon. People. The rumour mill is absolutely spinning with reports that Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois is a done deal. Wardley, the current WBO heavyweight champion, and Dubois, the former IBF champion. Now, until their promoter Frank Warren and Queensberry officially confirm it, it's not set in stone. But if it lands, yes, please. This is pure carnage, and honestly, I can't predict a winner, which is exactly why we love boxing. Word is, they're targeting May right before the World Cup. We are talking major outdoor venues, maybe Manchester, Wembley, or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Stylistically, this is easily one of the best heavyweight matchups today. Both of these men are massive punchers, and both have incredible jabs. Dubois' jab was the ultimate weapon when he fought AJ, but Wardley's jab has improved massively since winning his title. If they start trading, don't blink. In the heavyweight division, you are always one punch away from a knockout, so who takes it? Early on, Dubois might be the favorite, but you have to wonder about the mental side of things. Did the Usyk fight take something out of Dubois? Is he still questioning himself after the critics accused him of quitting? On the flip side, Fabio Wardley is riding an absolute wave of momentum. He just went to war with Joseph Parker, messed him up badly, and got the job done. Winning that world title has given Wardley that extra 5% of confidence that makes a fighter truly dangerous. Dubois is a world-class operator, but he lacks lateral movement. Once the bullets start flying, he might struggle with Wardley's hand speed. Wardley has that relentless, hungry, Joe Frazier-style will. He just keeps coming at you until you go to sleep. So, while I really like Dubois, my money is on Fabio Wardley getting the job done. What about you? Who are you backing in this absolute blockbuster? Let me know in the comments.